Hi, welcome back to Once Upon a Truth. Today's lesson is another wonderful story in the Bible, so just sit back and relax. And parents, I'm leaving it on you. It's more like story time, and I hope you guys enjoy this. We're going to be in the book of Joshua, chapter 6. Now Jericho was straitly shut up because of the children of Israel. None went out, and none came in. And the Lord said unto Joshua, See, I have given into thine hand Jericho, and the king thereof, and the mighty men of valor. And ye shall compass the city, all ye men of war, and go around about the city once. Thus shalt thou do 6 days. And 7 priests shall bear before the ark 7 trumpets of ram's horns. And the 7th day, and you should see the kids acting this out in class, guys. It's so cool. Ye shall compass the city 7 times, and the priest shall blow with the trumpets. And it shall come to pass that when they make a long blast, we always do that with our hands, with the ram's horn, and when you hear the sound of the trumpet, all the people shall shout with a great shout, and the wall of the city shall fall down flat, and the people shall ascend up every man straight before him. And Joshua the son of Nun called the priests, and said to them, Take up the ark of the covenant, and let 7 priests bear 7 trumpets of ram's horns before the ark of the Lord. And he said unto the people, Pass on, and compass the city, and let him that is armed pass on before the ark of the Lord. And it came to pass, when Joshua had spoken unto the people, that the 7 priests, bearing 7 trumpets of ram's horns, passed on before the Lord, and blew with trumpets. And the ark of the covenant of the Lord followed them. And the armed men went before the priests that blew with the trumpets, and the rearward came after the ark, the priests going on, and blowing with trumpets. And Joshua had commanded the people, saying, Ye shall not shout, nor make any noise with your voice. Well, when we acted this out in class, that didn't work out too good, but it got better as we went on. You shall not shout, nor make any noise with your voice, neither shall any word proceed out of your mouth, until the day I bid you shout, then shall ye shout. So for 6 days you couldn't utter a word? That'd be tough. So the ark of the Lord compassed the city, going about it once. And they came into the camp and lodged in the camp. And Joshua rose up early in the morning, and the priests took up the ark of the Lord. And the 7 priests, bearing 7 trumpets of ram's horns before the ark of the Lord, went on continually, and blew with the trumpets. And the armed men went before them. But the rearward came after the ark of the Lord, the priests going on and blowing with the trumpets. And the 2nd day they compassed the city once, and returned into the camp. So they did 6 days. And it came to pass on the 7th day that they rose up early about the dawning of the day, and compassed the city after the same manner 7 times. Only on that day they compassed the city 7 times. And it came to pass at the 7th time, when the priests blew with the trumpets, Joshua said unto the people, Shout, for the Lord hath given you this city. And the city shall be accursed, even it and all that are therein, to the Lord. Only Rahab the harlot shall live, she and all that are with her in her house. And it goes back, and Rahab was a harlot that hid the spies in her house. And she said, Our life's for yours, and they agreed to it. But that's another lesson. But she hid them, and so she saved her family. It's like Noah getting into the ark. Rahab got into the line of Christ, because she hid the messengers that we sent. And ye in any wise keep yourselves from the accursed thing, lest you make yourselves accursed. When ye take of the accursed thing, and make the camp of Israel accursed, and trouble it. But all the silver and gold and vessels of brass and iron are consecrated unto the Lord. they shall come into the treasury of the Lord. So the people shouted when the priests blew with the trumpets. And it came to pass, when the people heard the sound of the trumpet, and the people shouted with a great shout, that the wall fell down flat. We did that in my class. They loved it. And so that the people went up into the city, every man straight before him, and they took the city. And they utterly destroyed all that was in the city, both man and woman, young and old, ox and sheep and ass, with the edge of the sword. You talk about a slaughter, but there was one. But Joshua had said unto the two men that had spied out the country, Go into the harlot's house, and bring out thence the woman, and all that she had, as ye swear unto her. And the young men that were spies went in, and brought out Rahab, and her father, and her mother, and her brethren, and all that she had, and they brought out all of her kindred, and left them without the camp of Israel. And then here's what happened. And they burnt the city with fire, and all that was therein, only the silver and the gold and the vessels of brass and iron they put into the treasury house of the Lord. And Joshua saved Rahab the harlot alive, and her father's household, and all that she had. And she dwelleth in Israel even unto this day, because she hid the messengers which Joshua sent out to spy out Jericho. And Joshua adjured them at that time, saying, Cursed be the man before the Lord that riseth up and buildeth this city, Jericho. He shall lay the foundation thereof. In his firstborn and in his youngest son shall he set up the gates of it. So the Lord was with Joshua, and his fame was noised throughout all the country. But the children of Israel committed a trespass in the accursed thing. For Achan, the son of Carmi, and it goes down through his lineage, took of the accursed thing, and the anger of the Lord was kindled against the children of Israel. And Joshua sent men from Jericho to Ai. Now here's the next battle, and it tells where it's at. And he sent them and said, Go up and view the country. And the men went up and viewed Ai. And they returned to Joshua and said to him, now nobody asked God about this, but they said, Let not all the people go up, but let about 2,000 or 3,000 men go up and smite Ai. And make not all the people to labor thither, for they are but a few. So there went up thither of the people about 3,000 men, and they fled before the men of Ai. And the men of Ai smote of them about 36 men. Well, that don't sound like a lot, but how would you like to be the wife or the daughter or son of these 36 men? For they chased them from before the gate. This Miss Nancy's New Bible, it's hard to get the pages to turn. But anyway, even to Shebarim, and smote them in the going down. Wherefore the hearts of the people melted and became as water. So I want to go on and just tell you that they got whooped. And they hadn't asked God what to do. And Joshua starts kind of pounding up and saying, Lord, what are we going to do? And the Lord says, get up from there. And then they seek the Lord's advice on what to do. Well, anyway, that turns into victory the second time for them, because they asked the Lord first. And children, what I want to say to you is, before you make any big decisions, ask the Lord. And to you grown-ups, I pray you'll do the same, because you've got those kids. And I want to say to you, ask the children questions about these stories. Make them accountable. They have to learn things at school. I hope they're learning a lot at school. But teach them a lot about the Bible. And I'm going to give that to you. You're the parents, and I'm just a little bit of a teacher. But I appreciate the time that you tune in. And I'm not going to worry about how long or how short these take. I'm just going to read you the story. So I pray that the kids will always remember the story about Joshua and Jericho. And there's a song that goes with it. Joshua fought the battle of Jericho, Jericho. Jericho, oh, Josh fought the battle of Jericho and the walls come tumbling down. But Joshua had God on his side. Kids, you can sing little songs like that and help you remember the stories. I'll see you next time. Bye.